One of the brothers is gonna die suddenly at a young age, and the movie takes a whole different turn. Hey there everyone, The Iron Claw is finally out, and I just had the chance to see it at the movies, and it's discussing the Von Erich family, the family that made a huge impact in professional wrestling in the early 1980s. But trust me, this movie is way more than what it looks like in general. This movie came out on December 22nd, 2023. It's directed by Sean Durkin and it features Zac Efron, Jeremy Allen White, Harris Dickinson, Lily James, and Holt McCallany. The movie tells the true story of the inseparable Von Erich brothers who made history in the intensely competitive world of professional wrestling in the early 1980s. Through tragedy and triumph under the shadow of their domineering father and coach, played by the incredible Holt McCallany, this man is insanely good. He is Academy-winning material, and his performance was stunning. The beloved father who had a dream that never came true puts that dream into his 3 kids to fulfill his passion for wrestling. We also see the 3 brothers, Zac Efron as Kevin, Jeremy Allen White as Kerry, and Harris Dickinson as David, and I'll get back to Dickinson in a moment. Back in the day, I was obsessed with pro wrestling, and I was a fan of the Von Erich brothers. I knew about the tragedies they went through, so technically I had a clue about what was going on in the movie before I watched it and enjoyed it. The movie is so well written and directed, and I was completely amazed by the whole experience. Let's talk about the cast first. I'd say that my favorite supporting cast actors were Harris Dickinson, playing one of the 3 brothers, and Holt McCallany. I have seen Dickinson acting in a couple of interesting movies in the past few years, like The King's Man, Scraper, and Triangle of Sadness. He is a fast-developing actor. Dickinson is playing the younger, energetic, pure brother who speaks for his brothers in the world of wrestling, and I think he's a promising actor with a lot of potential. Holt McCallany's performance was really good. He pulled out a performance of an Oscar nominee, not an Oscar-winning role, but he aced it in this movie. He's playing the beloved father who loves his kids based on how good they are or how hard they are training, and I guess they didn't have the term back in the days, unconditional love. He had no clue that he was hurting them, pushing them in wrestling, training like there is no other thing in life than training, not knowing that he was setting a time bomb. Holt is a great actor who did pretty well over the years. He's the kind of actor who balances the scale like he's adding some extra magic that feels necessary or inseparable. Also, Lily James played an important role in this movie because I think this movie is so deep in terms of drama. The movie is all about losing. It's a giant slot going down. She was a good thing that Kevin held on to despite everything. The filmmakers place you in the middle of the events of the 3 brothers growing up together, busting their asses to fulfill their old man's dream that he couldn't pull off himself. And then it hits all of a sudden. I'm not spoiling, but I think you figure it out from the trailer or from, the family history. One of the brothers is gonna die suddenly at a young age, and the movie takes a whole different turn. I think the biggest performance in this movie was Zac Efron. The amount of sweat, effort, and discipline Zac put into this role was insane. I mean, he made a huge bulk for this film. Jesus, dude, are you okay? He must have been going through hell to get this shape. This might have affected his health, I suppose. It's without a doubt the best and the most powerful role in his career. He had a lot over his head in this movie. He did well in that role, for sure. Zac is an outstanding performer, and he proved his talent in this movie like he was waiting for a proper role to show what he's capable of. He is playing the jacked older brother Kevin Von Erich, who is balancing between his career, wrestling, brother's family, and wife. I wish we had seen more of Jeremy Allen. He's making it too easy playing that tough middle brother. He has a touch that no one has. I really enjoyed him in the Bear, and I think he is a world-class actor. The movie is so good. They are discussing a part of the wrestling industry that is not revealed. The risk the wrestlers are taking despite the risk. They are pointed at flash on the sport like no one has ever done before, in my opinion. They were clear and fair, and I was surprised by the cinematography also. It had good shots and frames, and as I said, it's a heavy drama movie that would probably make you cry, as I have. And yes, I cried at this movie. It's so deep and more emotional than I expected. To be honest, I didn't see that coming from the director, especially because he has a few films to judge him by, and that's why I was shocked by his work. Sean Durkin did a great job with this film. I don't have negative notes on this movie. It was a good piece of work. I enjoyed the film, and it really touched my heart. At the end of the video, I'd like to thank anyone who made it through here. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content just like this. And share your thoughts on the film in the comments below. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.